Hey guys, I'm Alex.
And I am Evan.
And we're wasting time with Fire Emblem Warriors.
Alright, so this is cool for me for two reasons. One, like I was telling you before, I haven't played a Warriors game since like Dynasty Warriors 2.
Jesus. I haven't played Dynasty Warriors 2, and I've played like everything.
And like I was also mentioning, I haven't played a game where the screen has been split since about GoldenEye, so let's see how this goes.
Yeah. So we want to co-op this, but you can't co-op straight off the bat in a new game, so we're going to be using the game I've already started a bit, just to kind of get right to the action. So, let's see, to turn on co-op, we have to hit L. And then hit something just to...
these two.
Wait, hit a button? Hit a button?
Oh, man.
Okay, so I believe you... Oh, you have to hit L and R.
Yeah, I did. See, if I press L and R... It's responding.
Oh, okay,
the little thing is...
Okay, cool. So that...
I don't know if I'm...
Okay, so now it says P2 can leave. Alright.
Oh, okay.
So we'll start at the beginning. Very good place to start.
Alright.
Oh, so the voice acting.
Okay. I'm gonna take that to mean that it's really, really good.
I'm just gonna leave it at that for a bit.
Alright.
No way am I sitting on the throne.
This was the point where I was like, oh my god, is there a Japanese version?
Well, this family of Super Saiyans is certainly enjoying their opulent palace.
His fucking hair.
Yeah.
And look how layered it is, too.
They are blonde as they're I think their hair is so yellow, it's not even blonde. Yeah, it's actually just kind of chicken down yellow.
Yeah, they're like ubermensch as fuck. The whole family. I really hate these. These are the original characters, and I honestly can't stand them. Which is weird, because I'm normally very, very forgiving of dub voices and, you know, like, characters that you need to have in there to tie a crossover story together, and I just hate all these guys.
Jeez, they have swords just made of jade.
Well, those are actually, as any Fire Emblem nerd will know, those are actually bronze swords.
Oh!
Which are the, like, lowest tier of weapon.
Okay.
And I felt kind of annoyed when I saw this and thought, oh, they're using bronze swords. Oh. I'm sad I recognized that. But yeah, the tiers are bronze, iron, steel, silver, and there's usually like some more unique side grades along the way.
Okay. These people are so blonde, it's like beyond Barbie levels. Uh-oh, okay, so the demons. But the demons. This is what happened in the Castlevania anime.
Oh, yeah.
Dracula just said, okay, demons, let's go.
Leave your mother's safety to me.
What?
No, I'm coming with you.
God, I fucking hate Rod so much. He's anime as shit, like in all the wrong ways, and his sister is just astoundingly bland. So I'm not fond of either character.
At first I thought that Darius there had some kind of frosted tips, but he's got a little crown thing in his head.
Oh, you're right. Wow.
I thought that was just his weird anime hair, but...
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so I mean, like, so alright, so map deployment. So now we can change up the characters, because we're in free play right now.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, you're set to Lucino right now.
I like her.
This is everybody I've got unlocked so far. Do you have a preference to be anyone else?
Alright, wait, do those people get to ride their, like, mounts?
Yes. Yes.
Dude.
Your mounted units are permanently mounted, and they have special movesets for being mounted, and they're all quite cool. I haven't tried Elise, but I haven't tried Elise or Leo because I just unlocked them, but Frederick and Camilla and Cordelia are all like really, really fun to play. I'm assuming Hinoka has a similar moveset.
I mean, I'll stick with Lucina for the sake of...
You should probably use a non-mounted character.
I was gonna say for the sake of like sticking to recognizable characters.
All right, and I'll be Robin because I like Robin a lot. So
Let's go.
not a very complicated stage. We kill things.
All right. Ah.
and there's amiibo support.
And make for the exit.
Okay, there we go. I'm on the bottom.
On our
Yep.
way there.
So is there just kind of this one run speed?
If you move for more than a couple seconds uninterrupted, you speed up, and you can like kind of skip to full speed if you dash forward.
I'm pretty sure I just hurt like one of our boys.
No, you can't. It's not super clear, but those black gray dudes are also bad guys. I don't know why they wouldn't just establish that in the cutscene, but that's how it is.
I got a new material.
Be on your guard.
Yeah, that's for crafting.
Alright, I'm gonna head over here to where
Oh,
Dario.
well, I just. All right, so I need to up the difficulty after we do this because I just ended the boss mini boss.
Oh really? I was just hanging out with Dario. Like, I was like, I guess I'll see where he wants to go, but he's just hanging out. He's not even going. Okay.
Oh, so you weren't even coming with me?
I was waiting to see what he was gonna do because I thought he was like story integral or something.
He's an NPC, so like,
Yeah, but
you don't need to follow. You don't need to follow the green people unless unless the stage tells you have to like protect them.
Okay. See, look, he's running with us and stuff. I was like, this is what's happening.
Yeah, now, but NPCs aren't smart in Warriors games.
All right, all right. Oh, please, like, dye your hair. It's so yellow. It's unnatural.
The two of you must go without me.
I'm sorry, I'll stop. Like,
Take this shield and hurry to the temple. Mother, we can't just leave you behind. There isn't time to argue about this. Prince Darius, please watch over my children.
You have my word. Come on, we have to go.
It's okay. Moms are tough.
yeah.
Stay with us. This whole passage is coming down around us. We have to go.
I'm sure we'll find another way out of the
The story gets a lot better. Well, better makes it sound better written. Story gets a lot more entertaining.
Okay.
The cutscenes get a lot more entertaining when like the actual Fire Emblem characters start showing up in a bit. But yeah, these people are terrible.
And how are you gonna freaking get her through that tiny hole in the wall anyway? This is exactly like I always make a stink about in zombie situations
Oops, what did I just say?
where somebody gets bit and they go, "All right,
Oh,
look, just shoot me because I don't want to turn."
yeah. I
And
mean,
they're like, "No." Ah.
it's supposed to. I mean, it's supposed to be like people don't think rationally in a crisis situation.
Yeah,
but
I know, but
There is a degree. All right, so second stage.
okay, so let's. All right, I'm just. I'm not gonna follow the.
Yeah, don't follow the NPC.
Looks like we've come out beyond the castle walls. How could we let this happen?
Like, if you look on the mini-map, and I'll demonstrate in a bit, like,
Yeah.
there will be red things to fight, and there will be, like, points marked that you need to go to accomplish, like, whatever it is you're supposed to accomplish.
Right.
Mother knew what to do.
Also, as anybody who's played a Fire Emblem would know, that shield they got that they're refusing to address is the Fire Emblem.
Oh, okay.
But, they call it something else, like the blazing something or other.
The blazing signet.
It really is something like that. It's like a synonym for Fire Emblem. All right, so do you want to be another character? Or do you? Oh wait.
Well, I mean, let me mess around with that mounted girly with the purple hair.
All right. I'm not sure which of us is assigned to. Can we? I hope. I'm not sure which of us is assigned to which character. So. Oh right, we can't lose. We can't use Lucina in this one. So.
What can I do?
Well, I think we can switch if we
Am
want
I
to.
Robin?
I don't actually know which of us is assigned to which.
We'll just
I don't-
make one of us Camilla,
Yeah.
and then.
Hopefully we can. Switch
Well,
afterwards.
that Lucina's grayed out, right? So that must be the one I am currently, or that means you're picking yours because you can't pick the one I am.
Well, Lucina shows up in this stage, so you can't pick her.
Oh, that's what's
It
going
gave
on.
you Rowan though, so I'm assuming it replaced her with Rowan. So I'm assuming this is you actually. So who do you want to be?
Let me try Camilla.
All right,
I want to see this mounted action.
I like Camilla. She is conditionally my waifu
Oh, okay.
because she's really cool like most of the time, and then like other times she gets like fucking creepy, and yeah. If you romance her in Fates,
Yeah.
Like, the thing in Fates is that, like, the characters are siblings and they find out they're not.
Holy crap! Like, I've got a...
Yeah.
Oh, dude, my dragon!
It's it's a wyvern.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm a wyvern. Is it a wyvern and not just like
It is a
adolescent dragon?
It is a wyvern, yes. Although the class... I think one version of the class is called Draco Knight, so I don't know.
Alright, what is this strong attack? Oh, look at that!
Yeah.
Alright, this is like my new favorite.
Yeah, Camilla, the mounted units are really good, and Camilla and Frederick are my favorites, at least.
So must we destroy every single one of these?
No. You have to. The ones with the names are.
Oh, they're like beat me to get.
Yeah,
through
those
here.
are the officers, and typically, if you can't progress through an area, it's because you need to kill the.
Wow.
I'm gonna say officer, but they're monsters. Mostly.
That just interrupts right in the middle of the action.
Yeah, the leveling up gets annoying. There is a way to turn it off, and I really should have. Or there's a way to like minimize the impact, and I probably should have just.
Let's see.
switched
So the
to that.
map says if I go that southeast corner.
Yeah, the little sonar thing, which Fire Emblem isn't very good about showing you about making that super noticeable. I think other Warrior games are a lot better.
All right.
That little sonar thing means go there.
So I just kind of freaking. I just sort of ignored everybody and flew there.
It's fine. At this point, like they'll be fine. We don't have an actual army, so the NPCs are pretty self-sufficient.
Like this is being on this mount makes me feel like a boss. This is quite cool.
Well, the cool thing about the flying units is that there's a guy up there, and if we help him, we get like a little bonus thing. But the flying units are cool because there are special flying paths that only they can take through stages. Little shortcuts. So
I like how after a while I just take wing in earnest and get a massive speed boost. Like, it's really cool. Alright. We should focus on the name here. Yes. I'm having so much fun fighting the trash that I'm not.
Alright, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Right, she's a malignite. What? I just read the text.
I know. That was what distinguishes a malignite from a regular knight?
Malignites ride the wyverns, and I believe malignites can also use magic tomes.
Is it sort of like
because the standard like dragon riding class is called like a wyvern knight.
Oh, okay.
And they just use axes.
Oh man, he blocked that behind his back because cool.
Yeah, that's what cool people do.
Thanks for the help. And you are?
Marth. A pleasure to make your
Who's that chick?
See, I know you're saying that because that's your joke, but no, I mean, spoilers for people, but that is a chick.
Oh, really?
That's Lucina.
Oh, okay.
That's why we couldn't play as her in the stage.
Oh, cool. Okay. Well,
That's how she introduces herself in Awakening. She pretends to be Marth and magically covers up her feminine attributes.
Fly, Drake.
So we rescued the dude, and he's going to give us some medicine, and now we can move on to going and,
this wyvern is so fast.
Yeah.
Holy
wow, you're faster than me.
Yeah, like it's
by a lot. You fucking lapped me. Alright, wait, I'll get the other one.
Okay, cool. Oh, it's... What in the hell? I just threw a spirit bomb.
Well, remember, if you do your special moves by alternating the light attacks with the heavy attacks with light attacks.
Yeah.
So you can go. I believe I've unlocked up to charge 4. No, charge 5.
Okay.
So you can do 4 lights and a heavy, and also everything below that to do special moves.
Yeah. Let's see. So we have to turn around because somebody withdrew?
Marth took off.
Oh, that's just what that's saying.
Yeah.
I thought they were like calling for assistance.
No, it'll tell you in like big red letters.
Okay.
So and so is about to die. So we just had to like meet up with them.
Oh, okay. I thought it withdrew because it was getting overwhelmed.
No. I mean,
Alright.
that's normally what withdrawing refers to, but Marth just fucked off. I keep saying Marth. Lucina fucked off to go to go do story stuff.
I'm flying around. Like, hey, Alex. Okay, let's go.
I gotta say, of all the things I was expecting you to enjoy, I wasn't expecting that to be the thing.
Alright, so hang on. We have to escape the city. So do we have to bring Darius?
I believe we have to bring the NPCs, yeah.
So I guess we have to, like, fight these guys that they're hung up on?
I mean, I believe if we're in the area, they'll just keep moving forward like that. Yeah, they are.
Oh, I see. So it's like a escorty kind of...
Yeah, this is one of the... 'Cause this is like more of a narrative kind of stage. Normally, we're in a battlefield situation, and we're more independent of the NPCs. But, yeah. There we go. See, we're at the skill point now.
Okay, cool. This is... I will try other characters, but I will probably not find somebody that I like better.
Camilla's really fun. I like her a lot.
All I did was give 110%.
I didn't see the 100 there. I read it, I glanced at it, and I thought it said all I did was give 10%. And I thought, wow, cool guys don't look at explosions.
Alright, so I think this is finally when some Fire Emblem characters show up.
Okay.
And also, like, the first proper, like, army fighting army stage.
Our poor mother.
Stay strong. Queen Yelena entrusted.
So do they have special bronze alloy that is green? Or, like...
That's just how bronze looks in the newer games.
Okay.
First, we must find the temple.
Because to my knowledge, only copper does that.
I think I read that bronze is up in, like, the really, really, really early games, and then doesn't show up again until the newer games.
Okay.
I started playing around the Game Boy Advance era games, and I've never seen a bronze weapon until...
No, I just meant...
Awakening. But I'm saying, that's how they look in Awakening and Fates.
Yeah.
Is the...
No, I meant reading way into it and trying to figure out the composition of their metal.
Bronze is bronze.
Who are you guys? The shepherds.
Oh, hey, it's Crow.
Yes, it's the actual characters.
What? Never heard of it.
Huh? But how is that even possible?
My lord, my lady, please be on your guard.
Fred is the best. If you'll notice, he's wearing a suit under his armor.
Too fast, too
Ah.
Because he's the coolest. He's basically like a butler, but he can kill bears.
Oh, okay.
Any idea? Rowan, do you know these people or something?
Just met him now.
I don't associate with the commoners.
Where do the two of you hail?
He doesn't know us then. I welcome you to the kingdom.
We come from Rich McRitchington.
Princess and Prince.
I mean, you're not wrong. Of course, everybody here is from a version of Rich bleh. I can't even say.
It's fine. From that place.
I think like every Fire Emblem lord, aside from like Ike, is like the prince or princess.
Some kind of well-off.
Yeah. Well, also like Lynn, she's like from a random like nomad village, but then she also turns out to be the long lost princess of the kingdom. So
Yeah.
she still counts.
Frederick, and you'll have to defeat me to earn my help.
And then what was white hair girl from
But I'll learn all I need by facing
that one game on the Wii with the bird?
You may need convincing.
Oh,
She was like from some village, but then she was like the goddess, right? Or
yeah. Well, she was like half of the goddess.
yeah, or
Or
something.
something. I don't know. Fucking Micaiah sucked.
That's the one.
Prepare for battle, you two.
Like, I had my friend come. I had a friend come over who didn't know anything about Fire Emblem or anything like that, and she wasn't like versed in video games or anything. But
Okay.
we were just chatting, and she saw I had the manual for the game opened up. She's like, "Oh, there's this silver-haired girl. I bet she's like the mysterious." And she just like she kind of just nailed her like backstory, like right off the cuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Wow, yeah, that's that's basically it." And she was like, "Really?" it was pretty entertaining. All right.
So we just have to beat Frederick to prove?
Yeah. So
Okay.
So who do you want to be now?
All right, let me see who we have to choose from here. So is Sakura like a mage of some type?
She's like a mage priest. Oh, she's an archer mage priest.
Is there somebody that just shoots magic all the time? Is there a caster?
Robin and I believe Leo is a mounted caster.
Let's get back off the horse. Give me Robin. I'll throw some lightning or fireballs or something.
All right, Robin's fun. And then let's see, who am I gonna be? I'm racked with indecision. I haven't gotten to try Hinoka. I'll give her a shot.
I'll be your ranged DPS. I assume. I don't know if I'm some kind of melee wizard.
Well, he's a tactician.
Oh, okay.
But tacticians, per fates or per awakening, use swords and magic tomes because of why wouldn't they?
Oh, cool. I've got like the force. I get it. Oh God. You didn't hit.
Robin also has that extra meter above his portrait, and when you do attacks, you charge it up, and when it's full, that makes his charge 1 stronger. The plain X move. I don't really notice any difference when I've used it.
Yeah.
That's allegedly his mechanic.
I kind of like this gravity bomb thing that I've got going here. Oh wait, no, that's the.
I keep looking at your screen.
Yeah.
When I'm trying to look at the minimap, and it's driving me crazy.
Oh, wind blades, neat.
Yeah, charge.
Wait, can I just hold this? No.
Well, you can't hold it, but you can just keep hitting it.
I can kind of spam it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And he'll like juggle people.
Mission started.
Okay, so Hinoka has like the same moveset as Cordelia. That's not bad.
I'm not even paying attention to what we're supposed to be doing, and I'm just kind of having fun slaying the waves of guy. But I think that's the warriors. Dude, we're juggling the shit out of them.
Yeah, I threw in my Muso.
That's cool.
The warrior special.
Wait, what the hell am I? Oh God.
Oh, so I never got to explain that, but sometimes you have the little. Oh, you did yours.
Yeah, I did mine, but I was just like.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I thought you triggered the stun gauge. Sometimes when you hit an enemy with a charge move, you make a little like ring appear around them, and if you hit them enough times to deplete the ring before it vanishes, then you do like you break their guard and you do like a special move.
This reminds me of freaking this time I was playing World of Warcraft ages ago, and I was in one of the starter dungeons, and we had a mage in our party. And as you would expect, mages, range caster DPS.
Right.
So, there's a mage who was equipping this big two-handed sword.
Like this, I'm juggling this guy through the...
Yeah! I see it. And so, in that game, the types of weapons have different stats, and so stabs will have magic.
Right.
And swords will have attack. I think these guys are already dead. I'm just, like, pointlessly juggling them. So there's this mage with this big old two-handed sword, which boosts his attack and not his magic, which, this is what we need him for.
Right.
And we go, hey, buddy, you're using a sword. You're not gonna do damage. And he goes, oh, I'm a battle mage. And so on the one hand, I find that really cool because. You're playing a game. You're trying to have fun. Who says you can't be a battle mage? That's awesome. But on the other,
that's like old school like D&D thinking.
Yeah. But on the other hand, we're trying to beat the dungeon, And so, hold on. Story after cutscene.
Halt, oh villains!
Best character appears.
Who are you?
At least his hair is like normal blonde.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who I am. My origin story's kind of a mess. You know what? I'm just gonna take it again from the top. I am Owain Dark, and though I must remain a mystery, know that I am sworn to defend you, no matter how dire the odds. Now, villains, face my wrath! Ah!
Wow.
Radiant dawn!
Did he miss or kill him?
Yes.
My sword hand. Ha! It's got a mind of its own.
What the heck is up with this guy?
So
He's having fun.
So two things. One, he's her kid from the future.
Okay.
I just feel the need to point that out. And two, Owen has this weird like thing where he pretends to be like an edgy, like dark anti-hero.
I'm gonna go with him. Oh, he's not doing anything. I'm not gonna go with him.
He's also apparently not playable until the DLC comes out, which is fucking dumb.
Ah.
I don't know why. Like, Owain's awesome. I don't know why they're saving him for DLC. Well, that's probably why they're saving him for DLC. But why introduce him so early in the game? Except, I guess, to tease people and make them want to buy the DLC.
Yeah.
Fuck Nintendo.
Press the enemy reinforcements.
So this mage has a sword,
Oh, right.
and
Starting.
so we go. Look, you're not gonna do any damage. This is kind of a hard dungeon. Can you like use a weapon that's gonna contribute?
Can you not suck? Just
Yeah,
for one night?
essentially. And so he goes, no, don't worry. Like, I've got this. And so we just, we can't, there's no convincing him. And so he just goes, okay. We just say, okay, fine. So we get to the first group of enemies. And he's sitting there and he's ready. And we're all just kind of whispering to each other, like, okay, can we really do this? Because it's a tiny dungeon. It's like a 4-man dungeon, And it's like, no, I don't know if we could do it, whatever. And so the one guy, whoever's the tank, right? He just out of nowhere goes, okay, we're gonna pull this group. You ready? And the guy's like, yeah. And then the tank's like, okay, here we go. All battle mages to the front. And so this guy just runs out into the enemies and starts attacking them, and none of us do shit, and just let him die. And then he's like, "What the fuck, guys?" and like leaves our party. And so we're like, okay, that's probably for the best.
That is horrible, but also amazing. And also that he fell for it.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Like, roughly what was your level range here? I'm just curious how far this guy made it into the game.
No, this was like, we were in low. It was low. It was, we were either in that, I don't know if you've ever played Horde Side a little.
A teeny bit, but I don't think enough to actually do any dungeons.
We were either in that dungeon that's right there underneath Orgrimmar, where those warlocks are causing trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Or we were in the Wailing Caverns, which is just that, like the only low-level dungeon for Horde that's out in the middle of the Barrens or something.
Right. Wow. I mean, that's still not very far into the game, but...
No.
Fuck. Like that means he just straight up auto-attacked everything to death.
Yeah.
Because you can't... Well, actually, could you use your... I know nowadays, like, they changed it so that your abilities are locked to, like... They require you to use, like, your actual required weapon. So I don't think you can cast spells if you have a sword equipped. Actually,
is that true?
Well, actually, I was going to follow it up with, I don't think you can actually equip a sword anymore now if you're a warlock.
I found like a cup of tea. Oh, or something.
Well, yeah, it's for when you become British. It gives you superpowers.
Yeah, no, you could equip it. At least back when I played, you could cast spells no matter what you were wielding as a weapon. It's just the power of your spells were directly influenced by your stats, and your stats came from your gear.
Right. But I mean, at some point they changed it because hunters and warlocks were being dicks. So they changed it so that everybody only gets to equip the shit they're supposed to equip, and also like I know like hunters couldn't. I know hunters like I have a paladin in Warcraft, and the only time I ever tried this, I equipped a gun and I couldn't use any of my abilities because they required me to have an actual melee weapon equipped. So I don't think you can do that anymore. I guess back in the day, he probably could have still cast his spells.
Yeah, I think because I know that I think you can cast spells even wearing no gear at all, or yeah, no, you should be able to.
This off at this rate.
What do you mean? We've got this.
Yeah, but she's getting her ass beat by something. I don't know. I don't know what. Like this, everything's fine over here.
Yeah. Well,
Whatever.
she's... Let me head to where she is, I guess, which is what, that green blinky circle?
Well, the green blinky circle is where the boss is.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. I was just there, and she's by herself. She just has her health is kind of low, but she should be fine.
Oh, okay.
We'll just beat Frederick on the stage.
Know that Frederick will hold the line.
Cool.
Yeah, Fred's cool.
Alright, let me head... Alright. Oh, can I get in on this action?
No, I'm fighting him.
Oh, okay.
I'm kidding.
Oh, cool. Get, like, chained, Frederick.
Well, activated Awakening.
Oh, okay.
So something I didn't get a chance to mention is that the weapon triangle does exist in this game.
Oh, alright.
So swords beat axes, axes beat spears, spears beat swords, and so what that means is that you do less damage. You do more damage to people who are using weapons weaker against yours, and vice versa.
Alright.
But if you go into Awakening mode, it basically just takes a weapon triangle out of the equation entirely, and just makes you strong against everything while it lasts.
Oh, I see.
So it's like your last-ditch effort if you have, like, nobody who is good against the person you're trying to fight.
Oh, cool. So this split screen isn't too egregious.
Yeah, I got used to it pretty quickly.
It helps that it splits it horizontally,
Yeah.
and now
Proven enough.
we have
At least for now.
1080p televisions and such. Because
I still hope some guy.
back when we were youngins,
Trust us.
It is my duty to
splitting a screen 4 ways in SD was no good.
Yeah, the only other time I've ever played a Warriors game co-op was I played with Frank, and at the time Frank had this tiny ass, like old school TV,
Yeah.
and it was just, I think I went blind trying to play that with
You know, there's actually a cool.
Does that mean
Let me tell you about this before we stop, if we're stopping. There's this. There's a cool game that I don't know if we want to try, but you remember? Okay, with old split screen games, the complaint always was, if you were playing like a competitive split screen game, the complaint always was, okay, you stop looking at my screen.
Oh yeah, in fact, somebody made a game built around that concept.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's a cool game called Screen Cheat, where it's a one-on-one GoldenEye style shooter deathmatch, but both players are invisible,
Yeah,
and the only way to find and shoot your opponent is to glean what you can from the other person's screen about their position by looking at them through their perspective.
yeah, I think I actually own that.
It's kind of fun. It's fun for like 15 minutes, and then
That's about what I figured.
but it's a really neat concept, and I'm glad that game was made.
Yes.
Anyway,
So all right, so we'll end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed this.
Yeah.